Guys, Poolhouse is happening. This is exciting.
Welcome to today's vlog. I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious turkey ever. There's a catch. You do need to have a smoker. We have our Traeger, and this has changed our turkey game. Ever since I did this, I will never do this any different way. This video is going to take me 2 days to make, so we'll have to just keep track of things and hopefully I remember to do part 2 tomorrow. But step 1 is I took my giant turkey. It's a 27-pound turkey. I'm feeding 50 people tomorrow, and all my side of the family is coming over. So we needed a big one. And I thawed it in the fridge for like 5 days. And now it is in a giant stock pot. This one was not big enough. It literally would not even fit in there. So I luckily had the big one on hand, and I took out the neck and the giblets and I stuck it in the pot. Now I am boiling this. This is the Traeger orange brine and turkey rub kit. If you buy the pellets for the turkey, then this comes inside of that kit, and it also comes with a turkey rub, which, okay, if you don't have the turkey rub and you don't have the brine packet, you can still do this. Just Google. I actually might even be better. I just Googled Traeger brine recipe and it just pulls up, and you just can mix them up with your own stuff out of your cupboard, like just the pepper and the salt and the, like, I've done that too, turned out just as good. But the important thing is that you get like a heavy, like a salty brine to brine it for 24 hours. That is the most important thing. And I've even only brined it for like 10 hours before if I forgot to put it in. Like, one time I was like, dang it, I forgot to start it yesterday morning. So I started it that night, and so I just did it all night, and it was still amazing. But this time I'm doing a full 24 hours because I think that's the best bet. If you remember. If you don't remember, you know, time, that is really the secret key, is brining it. So now that this is boiled, all of the salts have dissolved, and I've grabbed a big pot of ice. And I'm gonna fill this ice up with cold water. Now, the secret is that you can't just go around pouring hot liquid on an uncooked turkey that you're gonna let sit in the fridge for 24 hours. That would make it go really bad. So you have to cool all of this liquid down, make it really cold before you pour it over your turkey. So that's what I'm working on right now. And luckily we have a fridge in the basement that was basically empty because the pot took up the entire fridge up, and I had to pull out the racks on the doors. Like, it would barely fit in there. So luckily it fits. So, and by the time this pot is full of that 30-pound turkey and another probably 30 pounds of water, we're talking a 60-pound pot. It's ridiculously heavy. So every time I put it in the fridge, I'm like, it's best to get it on like a flat surface that's sturdy, because it's a lot of weight. But I haven't had a problem with it breaking the fridge in the past, so it should be fine. There was one year I even brined 2 turkeys at the same time in that giant pot because they were smaller turkeys. But, okay, here we go. I got my big pot of ice water. And once I pour that really hot brine in there, it will melt all of this ice. And if it's still not cold, then you can even refrigerate it until it's cold. So you don't want to pour anything on that turkey that's not the same temperature as the refrigerator. Okay, so I poured some ice right in the pot. It's no longer boiling, it's still warm. It's like a bathtub warm. Okay, here we go. Oh, I hope there's enough room. There it is. Basically a big pot of salt water. No, it has other things too. It has peppercorns and it has some rosemary and thyme and yeah, and some essence of orange. And you know what's really good to do? I just don't have any fresh oranges right now. Is to cut an orange in half and juice the whole thing in there and drop the rind and everything in there. It gives it this really good orange flavor. But I forgot to buy one, so we won't be having that. Secret is not getting the brine on the carpet. So let's see how I do. Okay. Got it. Without making a mess so far. Oh, I'm about to make a mess. Look, I put it on the shelf wrong. Okay. Okay, let's get the turkey out. Look how big this pot is. It really did. I have to dig out all the shelves and all these shelves, but it fits, so. Oh, onto the floor. Okay. Got her in there. Please don't spill on the floor. Okay, not quite enough water, so I'll add a little bit more. You do want the turkey completely covered. Lid on. Now the turkey, I'm putting this back in the fridge. I can't even lift it. It's so heavy. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if I can get it. Oh, my knee's going out. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's in. I haven't put. Okay. Goodbye for 24 hours. Oh. I'm telling you, it's worth it. That was heavy. It was hard, but it's gonna be worth it. If you ever tasted a turkey done this way, you will know. It's not even the same meat. Like, my whole life I thought I hated turkey. Wrong. I was just eating it made wrong. And sweet little Evie's on dishes this week, so when I cook, I usually try to clean up after myself because it's really hard for a little human to clean something like this. So I'm gonna do a batch of dishes for her because little kids need a little more help than the big kids. And the big kids are like, why are you doing hers on? I'm like, she's 7. But I still have her do it and I teach her how because I think she'll never learn if I always do it for her, but there's a lot more help involved for the little kids. I'm like, let's do yours own, I'll help you. And so like I'm standing alongside her as she's doing it most of the time. Today's the first day in months, actually since I can remember, that we haven't had anything on the calendar at all. Well, there's one thing on the calendar. It says Daisy works at 4. That's it. That's nothing, like I have to give her a ride to work. I can handle that. But the funny thing is Davey's like, we got nothing on the calendar today. What should we do? And I was like, let's build the pool house. And I'm just laughing because I'm like, there's no rest for the hard workers. You gotta just keep pushing. And there's still so much work to do. I don't want to sit down, and the weather is going to turn really bad. So the faster we can get this structure up, the better. Because look how ugly all that equipment is. Look at all that equipment. It's pretty big. Like, we need to cover it up. So off to Lowe's to pick out some doors and windows for the pool house because we're going to frame out some walls today. And I think Davey spent a couple $1,000, like $1,500 on wood. But pricing out these structures, you guys, it is no joke. Like even like a tough shed that size was gonna be 10 grand. And I'm like, we could build it for 3 or 4. So we are just saving chunks of money where we can. And Davey is like, I know how to build it. Me and YouTube can do anything, and I have all the tools and I can help him do it. So I love it. And this is how we figured out how to afford a pool. Cause like, we think 2 ways. You can think, oh, don't do a pool, you just can't afford it. Or you can think, how can we afford a pool? And even with that, some days I'm like, oh, what were we thinking? Because like things just add up, but we did it. The pool's in. Now you gotta make a pool house. Okay, in other news, I had this giant canker sore. Look at that. I know, it hurts so bad. I always get one right there. And I notice I get them like when other kids in the family or when my kids like get a cold and I don't get the cold, I'll get like a cold sore. It's like my immune system wigs out or something, and that's like how I'm fighting it off. Anyway, I found this stuff on Amazon. It's canker sore, 100% natural, the Goodbye company. And it's like cloves oil and I don't know, but I put it right on and it numbs it and actually feels so good. It has cloves, lavender, cilantro, quickly heals painful canker sores. I mean, I've been putting it on for a few days and I don't think it's healing it, but it's definitely taking away the pain. He wastes no time. He's got one of the back walls built. Look at this.
Can't work in these conditions.
The rain? Broken pencil? Do you want me to go sharpen it for you?
Need a marker. We're going big. Guys, Poolhouse is happening. This is exciting.
Woo! Oh, okay. Well, okay. You go ahead and do your tools thing. I'm gonna go make dinner. Even though it's lunchtime, I'm gonna throw dinner in the crock pot. So then we'll have it ready when we want to eat. Okay. Davey challenged me to the 1,000-foot 40% incline challenge.
We're at 150 feet.
Dying.
850 to go.
I've only done this for 4 minutes and I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh my god. I'm not supposed to be holding on.
For safety, it's okay. If you're filming or taking a drink, I'll allow it.
I'll just film the rest of the time then.
Hi, I'm Shepherd Frank, and today we're making gingerbread houses.
That's right. Alright, so now we get the graham crackers for our house base. Need help opening yours?
No.
Alright. Oh! Alright. Oh, these are all broken. We're gonna frost the bottom of it, Frank, like this. Okay, and now we're gonna make the other 2 walls. So you're just gonna do that exact same thing. Frank, that looks so good.
We're halfway!
Halfway, we just hit it. 500.
It's been 14 minutes of hell. But now we're halfway so we can go downhill, right?
No, that's not how it works. Okay.
We did it.
1,000 feet.
Why are you still going?
My last rule is I don't like to hold on until I get to 0 incline. Almost there.
Alright, so now that we have our 4 walls and our base, we're gonna make the roof.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna put frosting on the top of all of them. I'm gonna make a little walkway.
It's just laying right there. He's like, yay, I made my bed. Squishing it as hard as I can.
Ooh. So once upon a time, there was a boy named Frankie. And Frank,
It's supposed to be like
Christmas. And Frankie loved Christmas so much. And on Christmas Eve, he went to bed. And then he was so excited that he could barely sleep. He kept on waking up in the middle of the night. And then, what? And he never saw anything. And one time he woke up in the middle of the night and went in to check. And there he saw Santa Claus. So Santa Claus putting toys all under the tree. And he was like, "Hi, Santa Claus." And he was like, "Oh, hi, Frankie." And then Frankie says, "Thank you so much for giving all of us presents." And Santa goes,
That's it for Treasure Frank today.
"That's it for Shepherd Frank today, guys. We had a great time making the gingerbread houses. It was super fun. Hope you like watching. Goodbye."
Pew 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 pew.
And as usual, Davey asked for help just to move a wall to our friend. And now he's been out here an hour and a half helping him just throw up everything. He's like, "I'll just help you for a while." He's so nice. Davey's little buddy.
She wanted the door handles on the evil side.
I feel like you just went to college to learn how to build, didn't you? Now you know all the rules.
Great.
Look how good that's gonna be. All the tricks. Yeah, it'll definitely come into it, but you just
We'll
put
just
a stopper.
something in
Yeah.
Okay, look at this. Oh, what are you doing? Poolhouse is happening. Okay, the rain lit up a little bit. And we got the pool house going. Pool house framed, a little help from my neighbor, a little help from April. Alice came out and we got the wall on the back was very heavy. We got window, door, door, window. We'll have a wall going down the middle, bathroom, pool equipment here. But I am so happy that we got this up today.
We just had a little game night with some friends and it was really fun and I won one round.
You guys, shout out to this game.
It's really fun.
Yes.
Wits and Wagers, Las Vegas,
Party.
Pool, what is it?
Party edition.
Las Vegas Wits and Wagers. It's the Wits
The
and Wagers
Vegas,
party.
it's like an extension.
It's like an
to the
expansion.
game. Yeah.
It's
It's my favorite game to play.
It is Davey's. It's
And I'm not
totally
even good at it.
random.
I'm not even good at it. It's just, it really gets people talking.
and you like the power of the tricks.
It's just fun. You're guessing like distances and years and amounts.
You learn a lot about somebody. You learn that April doesn't know years. I didn't think they didn't teach that in polygamy
Listen, what is
school.
funny is I actually had 19 that 19 and then the rest of it 1969.
What was the
and
question?
I would
The
have won
first
the
year
marathon.
where they allowed women to be in the marathon? Is that the one
Yeah.
you guessed in the 1700s?
Yeah, but I had 1900s written down first, but I thought it'd be funny to like botch the answer because I'd been teased so much about how bad my answers were, so I wrote
so
down
you
17.
purposely-
Yeah, I was thinking it'd be funny to make people like
Think you're
bet
dumb.
on me.
And then I knew one of the answers that I learned in school that none of you adults knew.
Did you know it?
Yeah.
One of the questions was how deep was the deepest hole in miles? How
Literally,
deep was the deepest
on
hole?
Friday, we learned about it.
How deep was it?
Wasn't
7.7 miles.
7 miles?
Yeah, it was
0.7.
almost 8 miles deep.
It's less than a third into the crust of the earth, and they're trying to go to the core.
Crazy. Anyway, what happened? Why'd they stop?
They stopped because it got too expensive and it was too hard. And they were drilling for 20 plus years and they only got that far.
I believe
Waste
it.
of money.
Oh, sounds horrible. Yeah, that is a waste of money.
All right,
Anyway,
guys, we're gonna end the vlog now. Thanks for watching. Find good and everything. See you mañana.
See you tomorrow.
Ender, binkies are good. Hey, what's the problem? I asked you what a duck says about 4 minutes ago.
What does the duck say?
Pretty good.
What does Mama say? What does Elmo say?
Where's Elmo? I think he's trying to use cuteness to stay awake. Ender, I think it's time for bed. Elmo says go to bed, everybody! Good night!
Maybe he's hot. These are hot jammies.
Yeah, hi, it's Elmo!
He wants Elmo.
Oh, Mama's putting you to bed. Good night, buddy.
Aw, the bad guy.
Yep. See you, buddy. Go to bed. Good night, Ender. Stay in bed.